Peace fam. In this video, we are going to get into aliens, life on other planets, spaceships made on Earth, and UFOs. Let's dive right in. You know, when it comes to spaceships, many people talk about aliens from other planets who could be considered greys or reptilians, etc. We will cover these beings and species of aliens in another video, but we must remember and we must understand that the vast majority of the universe is filled with one type of alien. This alien is not some spooky animal looking type of alien, but the type of being that looks more like you and me. These human aliens make up the majority of the universe and have pitch black skin, as they get their skin color directly from space or ether. The vast majority of people on our planet don't understand that our people in our natural state had a civilization where spaceships and interstellar travel were commonplace. We are original people with no beginning or end, simply witnessing the end of an experiment on self. We have just experienced self-forgetfulness and are now waking up. In this first excerpt, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad speaks on life on Mars and compares how our planet has very intelligent civilization and how the life on our planet is always experimenting on self. Let's listen.
Now he's making instruments to look at the civilization on Mars. Well, when he see what's on Mars, he won't see no mark of his. It's our Mars, our people, so God have taught me, and that he didn't know they was there until just a few days ago. He used to look at Mars and just call it a star, and that's all. But our fathers made it with some type of intelligent beings, like ourselves. They walk on 2 feet or hinds. They are not animals. They are intelligent people. The marks that we see on Mars is not from an ignorant, silly, uncivilized person. They show signs of civilization. And they look something similar to us, not exactly, but they look similar. They walk on 2 feet, and they're not white folks. That show you and teaches you that we of this planet, the black man is the first. Since we don't find no planet coming out with a super civilization over us. The Mars people, they have civilization, but it's not equal with ours. So God have taught me. They're not our equal. We are their superior. They are superior in trying to live long time over us. This is just because we got so much sense we're crazy. That's right. We know too much. And we're always is experimenting to know more, learn more. These people, the nature teaches them to be satisfied with what they have been given by God, called nature. So they live, so God taught me, in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, 1,200 of our earth years. While we sit around here thinking we live in sometime to get 50. That's right. We just live to get 50 years old. We think we have lived a long time. Exhausting the power of our thinking brains before ever that we get in the world good. Too fast. Having so much knowledge that we just exhaust our knowledge of seeking and testing that which we have, arrive at higher knowledge before we learn the higher places of wisdom and understanding. We are exhausting ourselves, racing with each other. So, my beloved brothers and sisters, I don't want you to think that I'm here this afternoon to exhaust your patience. But what I'm after trying to do for you, to get knowledge in your head that you never have had.
Major Kehoe was widely regarded as the leader in the field of ufology in the 1950s and early to mid-1960s. Listen to his words.
We are being observed by some type of device which is ahead of us, far ahead of us, and is probably controlled by a highly advanced superior civilization. Now, this is a conclusion which I personally have stated and is shared by some members of our Board of Governors and advisors, not all of them. But it has reached to the point where many people in the Air Force have the same conclusion. In fact, the Air Force at one time had a top secret estimate that these things were interplanetary spaceships. So you will see that this, instead of being a subject for ridicule and a big joke, actually is a serious matter which could affect the lives of all of us.
Are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off?
Not dark, black.
Black skin?
Really black, yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
it's safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
You heard him in that clip speak of 7-foot black people in spaceships. Understand that this is the real alien. It's us in our original form. These tall black people are spoken about in the book Black Root Science. Morimoto states that their color was the smoothest, deepest black. The men were about 7.5 feet tall on average, and the women were a few inches shorter. This is the description of us in our ancient state. We are connected to other black people throughout the universe. In this clip, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad will talk about 7 different inhabited planets.
We have created the heavens and the earth in truth, and made it a guarded canopy This means that the heavens is not left without protection. He made it a guarded canopy.
That's right.
Don't feel free to exercise your wickedness everywhere. We did not make civilization on these other planets wicked like you.
That's right.
Don't try to visit them.
Yes, sir.
They don't know anything about your way of life.
Right.
I will hide them from you, and I will bring you to your doom.
Yes, sir.
You shall not know them. They don't belong to you. Their wisdom is not of you. You would like to get over and find whether or not that they're able to make war with you. You want to start trouble. But the distance is too far. Distance is too far. You won't be able to learn their language. We know it, but you shall not know how to contact them. We have 7 inhabited planets. We have 9 planets with life on it. You don't know that. You just learn to study and try out astronomy. Just less than 500 years ago. So what do you know about what's going on in worlds that is from 36 million miles to that of 4,600,000,000 miles from the sun? You don't know nothing about those. And the time now, the clock hand, hour hand, and minute hand is on 6. And you can't go over to 7. So your day is done.
Right.
And the Holy One said, if you try to climb up there and get a hearing, you'll find a flame of fire waiting for you. Made it a guarded canopy. I'm after you. The Bible teaches you that God is after you.
In this next clip, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad states that a new people will be made after the end of this cycle of self-forgetfulness. He states that in making this new people, we'll go right back to the source. He compares us on our planet and what we will be like at the end of the cycle to a people who currently live on Mars.
In you. So will the great Mahdi, Master Farad Muhammad, he will also build a new world and a new people. And he did tell me that how that we would start taking a change in a new people. Now, just exactly what we will look like, I'm not too sure of that, but I do believe that he's going right back at the origin, but he's going to make a better people. What I mean to say, a people that will be more stronger physically, and they will be taught in such way that they can live much longer. Individual will live probably 1,000 or more years. And teaching something about the not the history, but about the people on Mars, he often would refer to me. That just think of them living 1,200 of our Earth years. He says, and we die in less than 100 years. It gives me an idea that he wants to make a people that will live 1,000 or more years.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace, fam.